to the world, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you rocking with me. Episode 1 of the Living Experience podcast. Another one of your guys, Jason Bourne, keep my block going. So it was only right to start this thing off with one of my guys, man. You know what I'm saying? A brother of mine. None other than Wellz blockers in the building.
It's still big, bro. Just chilling, trying to stay focused and maintaining my brother. Thanks for having me up there, man.
You definitely focused, man. From the moment I met you, that's one of the things that stood out. You know what I'm saying? Your approach is very business-like. You know what I'm saying? You're very personable, and you got a hell of a team behind you, Landslide. Talk to us about the Landslide. Talk to us about that.
Super shout out to the Landslide family. Basically consists of about 9 artists from New York to Connecticut. From all over New York and all over Connecticut. So we're just a bunch of young entrepreneurs with our own brand, basically just coming together with the same vision, pushing.
It's not too often that you see New York and Connecticut collaborating to, create one entity like that. How did that happen? Who kicked it off?
I mean, it's funny because it was a bunch of us in New York. We kind of just decided to go to Connecticut a little bit, and us being out there, we branched out with some of the brothers. Super shout out to my bro Killer Mac and Giuseppe Seth.
Yeah.
I mean, them being from out there, just rubbing elbows with good brothers, and
I've been to Connecticut. Hip hop is alive in Connecticut.
Super shout out to Connecticut because they show New York hella love
all the time.
All the time.
That's one of the things. It's like one of the easiest places to get to and go out there and do your thing. So I respect that. I've been there a couple of times in different situations. I always like the energy that they have. And there's really good people. You know what I'm saying? And I find that they travel back and forth very easily. It's 95, one way up, right? So you said it's 8 artists. Are everyone signed directly to the Landslide? Have the individual things going on, and then it's a family situation? Or break that down for us.
So that's a fact. Landslide is basically our label. So we all have our own thing that we do before this, but Landslide is the whole umbrella that unifies everything, that brings everything together.
And you and Wes Crave, he's part of Landslide, correct?
Nah, he's actually a 100 grind. They the family, you know what I mean? It's all love. So
I like that record check out right now.
I super appreciate that. That no face, no case.
It's been ringing off. I missed the show at Evo. Pardon me for that. I actually went the week before. It's crazy. I thought it was the week before, and I got there. I'm in front. They start talking about my hoodie and everything, and I'm like, the brothers is in here. Nah, I think that's next week, but I still had a good time, man. But talk to us. You are from Queens, correct?
No, I'm actually from the Bronx, but Queens being my second home, so I just rep New York. You know what I mean?
So I know a lot of people that's like that, especially that neighborhood too. Yeah. That Bronx to that neighborhood connection is like very, very deep. So, talk to us about your upbringing in the Bronx before getting to Queens.
Alright, so I basically grew up in the Bronx, 1730 Bryant. I did a lot of my schooling in Queens though, because my pops had a business in Queens, so I used to spend a lot of time in Queens. I had a lot of homies and family in Queens, but 1730 South Bronx, Bryant, that's where we was kind of from. I used to see Corey Gunn, super shout out to him too, because he's from Vice, you know what I mean? So super shout out to Uptown. But it was a hell of an experience, man. Actually, personally, I love the Bronx, because the Bronx is one of them places to me where like the black and the Spanish people really unify, you know what I mean?
I agree with that.
It's more about struggle instead of cultural differences.
I agree with that.
We respect the struggle, so.
It's different than other boroughs. I'm from Dykeman.
Oh, I already know.
That's a little, I won't say confusion, but I say it's a sensitive subject at best. But I do agree with you, the energy in the Bronx.
Right.
You get unifying, you know what I'm saying? I guess it's like that. The commonality of the struggle.
That's a fact.
Whereas you see in other boroughs, there's like lines drawn between this block, that block. But you could easily be on 173rd and Vice and go around the corner to Bryant or the other corner to Hoe Ave. Everybody's just from there.
Neighborhood love. That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I had a lot of good times in that Boys and Girls Club right there.
Super shout out to that.
So you already know
the vibes. Right.
Early and active, the lockouts, the lock-ins partly. We used to have to get there like Friday at 7 o'clock at night, and they don't let you out till 9 in the morning.
That's a fact.
That'd be another story for another episode. So we had a good time.
The uptown conversation.
That's what I mean. Yeah. We used to come with our book bags ready for the game the next week. We just figured out in the locker room on the way there. You know what I'm saying? But project-wise, you have the single Wes Crave, but talk about your personal project.
I got a project. Super shout out to Wes Crave again and Gio. That Splash Magazine. The whole family behind that, Guala Music. We got that No Face No Case out on all platforms, but I'm actually been working on my own personal project too, Well Off the Block 3. I'm definitely reaching out to you, big bro, for when we do that little do a little listening party and a release party. So
you know, we going the red carpet up.
That's a fact.
How did you hook up?
What happened was it was just it was one of the homies in the hood. Super shout out to Stores Banger. He was, you know what I mean, one of the homies in the hood. He from Uptown too, so super shout out to the homie. You know what I mean? He was definitely, you know what I mean. When bro came home, he definitely came home and was mashing on next. So I respected what he was doing
all the way.
And it was just motivation. And I mean, us being from Uptown, I seen what bro was doing and shit. And then I seen the other love from my other brothers from Uptown doing their thing. So I just started to, I mean, I reached out to Gio.
Gio's a solid guy.
Yeah, that's a fact. He respect my energy, and we just kind of, I mean, from this point on, it's just been history.
Gio solid since the day I met him.
That's a
fact. That Splash. He should know I write for that Splash as well.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I wrote a couple of the articles.
Okay.
I keep it a little key.
Gangsta.
You know what I'm saying?
So you don't want, I gotta think, got me looking all good in that joint, you know what I mean?
I try, man.
I mean,
I try to
appreciate you, big homie. Work.
That release party though.
Right.
When y'all performed, when y'all was on the cover, that ended crazy.
Yes.
It was different. That's our first time meeting.
That's a fact.
Energy was crazy. I got to rock with y'all.
That's a fact.
Heavy. You've been keeping it moving. Like I said, I always tell you that I bump into different individuals that's connected with the family.
That's a fact.
And other places, and I like that.
That's
and that
a
makes
fact.
people moving and grooving in different spaces. You know what I'm saying? When can we expect Well Off the Block 3?
Well Off the Block 3, I was pushing it for March, but you know what, I just had to take a little time out and just, you know, re-look it over. So I'm saying April, let's say April. I'm thinking about like April 4th around my birthday time.
Some good, it's my birthday, April 27th.
Alright, now I mean,
Close.
Kings,
We make it a movie.
Definitely.
We make it a movie. So what else besides No Face No Case? Well Off the Block coming in April. What else could we look forward in the meantime?
That's a fact. We got Drugs on the Block coming real soon. That's me and J Hood. We got a collab project. So me and my twin, my sis.
I rock with J Hood.
Yeah, she spit, and I'm not even bragging because she my sis. Like I don't really think it's too many people that could stand next to her in that booth. You know what I mean? She do her thing. You know what I mean? She keep me on my toes. So you know what I mean? That's real. So you know what I mean? So super shout out to her. We got that project coming in. Just the family working. Like a lot of singles with the family. I got a track with me and my bro Mac actually gonna be on my tape too, my project coming up. So just working on singles and things of that nature.
I like that you said that too, the bars, because you always hit me. You be like, listen, bro, I make the music that people dance to, but I come from the bar era.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
How hard is it in this current climate to kind of like balance both? You know, because you got to make a record that we could, you know, do the dances to and turn up, but you also want people to respect you as a true MC. So talk about that.
That's a fact. Me personally, I actually like the challenge. You know, at first, I'm gonna be honest. At first, I was I would say like, I was kind of hard-headed to the new sound. I was kind of still stuck in my own ways a little bit because you know I came up in that era of slick talking, like you know what I mean, cut the beat. You hear what this man's saying?
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean. So this new era, you know what I mean. It was definitely an adjustment for me, but you know I always been a versatile type of dude. So I always like challenges. So it was always something that kept me on my toes.
I respect it.
I mean.
I rock with that, man. So, like you said, Well Off the Block 3 is coming, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? You know you family.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I know you're not going nowhere.
Nah, that's a fact. We macking, man. Super shout out to you, man. Super shout out to everybody. Zone 6, know what I mean? And everything y'all guys do, man.
That's a fact.
Word.
We're keeping it 200 everywhere with everybody. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get back. We're going to definitely add some of the music into all this.
Appreciate that, big bro.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you stopping by.
Come on, my brothers, man.
We got more to do, man.
You know that shit, bro. 100.
You know, through and through. So I got a couple people to come out and have some really dope conversations, man. We're going to go to Brooklyn, we're going to Queens, we're going to